What if you could take a failed Etsy store and in just 7 days turn it into a cash flowing business generating $3,995 every week? Well, in this video, we're going to be giving that a try by testing an easy 6-step formula taught by an industry expert. And if we can transform a print-on-demand Etsy store from deeply in the red to profitable with this strategy, I'm gonna give all of our profit away to a random subscriber, so be sure to watch until the end. Now, to bring you guys up to speed, in a past video, I tried setting up an Etsy store by selling trendy t-shirt designs along with custom canvas prints from designs I made myself on Photoshop. And after 30 days of running the store and even trying Etsy ads, it was a complete failure. As you guys can see on the store, we've spent $116.80 on ads for one order at $16.79 in revenue, despite 42,000 views and 393 listing clicks. But we also did get some sales organically with 2 additional orders from over 10,000 views. Between all expenses, we're in the red $76.28, despite hours of my time invested into this. So I think it's time to pay for an Etsy consultant on Fiverr and pay $75 for some business advice. I just purchased the listing and I'm about to hop on a call with someone named Ashir Ali. According to his Etsy profile, he's built multiple successful Etsy stores, seeing sales as high as $3,995 in a single week. I'm pretty excited for this call, guys, so let's hop on and get started.
Hi, Bill. How are you?
How are you doing? I'm trying to start an Etsy store. I started it about a month ago, and so far we've gotten 3 sales in about a month. So I'm trying to kind of figure out what it is that actually gets you to rank on Etsy, how you can start getting more sales, and like what the kind of secret is in some sort of way. Then over an almost 2-hour-long call, he broke down an easy 6-step formula to Etsy success. And the tools we are going to need to get started with this is an E-Rank subscription, an Etsy store, and of course an account with Gelato. Gelato is a print-on-demand supplier you can use to make custom shirts, hats, mugs, or even phone cases. And it links directly to your Etsy store. Then when someone places an order on your store, Gelato automatically makes and ships out the order to the customer, and the difference between what you pay for the item and what you sell it for is your profit. And the best part about it is you don't have to do any of the fulfillment work. Gelato works with over 130 local partners across 32 different countries to deliver the highest quality merch possible, and they were awesome enough to sponsor this video. So using the top link down below, when you create an account with Gelato, you can get 50% off your first order. Now let's get started. The first thing I was taught to do is literally wipe our Etsy page clean. He told me that pretty much all these listings are trash and have to go, so let's go ahead and delete them. Now, apparently a big key to Etsy success is picking the right niche. Now, by niche, I don't always mean selling a specific type of product. It can also mean selling to a specific customer base, like sports fans or moms, a store just about t-shirts, or one just about phone accessories. That way, when customers find one of your listings and click to your profile, they're likely to find other items they're also interested in buying. And to find the right niche, we're going to head over to erank.com. They have a free version for those of you who are curious, but to get started, we are going to click on top sellers and sort by 2024. This is going to show us stores that started this year and are already crushing it in terms of sales. The newer the store, the better, because that way we know the products they're selling are currently trending and will probably sell well if we sell a similar item. So looking through here, the 20th highest selling Etsy page that started this year is called Go T Studio. Looking through their page, it looks like they're selling a lot of different trendy t-shirt designs, from shirts about Palestine to the solar eclipse. But what's really cool about E-Rank is you can actually sort their listings by age to see what they listed most recently. As you can see, just 11 days ago, they posted a shirt that says, "Be patient with me, I'm from the 1900s," really targeting those millennial women, and it's already gotten 14 sales with $196 in revenue. Another example can be found with this shirt about being a nurse, or this one as a last day of school shirt for teachers. It seems that this page is selling shirts in the niche of millennial women, and I want to do something similar. So now that we've picked our niche, it's time to start creating some designs. Now, in creating your designs, it's important to remember, don't reinvent the wheel. Now, I know that sounds a little surprising, but what I've found over the years in business is usually when you think you found a gap in the market for a brand new product or idea, there's usually a reason why no one else is doing it. And I don't mention this to say you should straight up copy people's designs. That won't work either, but rather take inspiration. For example, for my first shirt, I want to sell something similar to this one that says, "Please be patient with me, I'm from the 1900s." And I noticed a lot of people on Etsy are selling the same exact boring design. And as a new page, we need to work harder than everyone else to improve upon this concept. So I went to ChatGPT and asked it to give me a short list of quotes for millennials joking about being born in the 1900s. And what it spit out is some pretty good stuff. I really like the third option, "I'm a 90s baby, handle with care." But how about we revise it a little bit to "I'm from the 1900s, handle with care." This design would essentially give us the same vibe as the inspiration design, but set us apart just enough to stand out. out. And as I got to work combining this product research strategy with a little bit of Photoshop skill, I quickly came up with some banger designs. So guys, it's been a few hours and these are the designs I came up with. First up, we have a few hiking designs with slogans like elevation is my meditation, embrace the uphill battle, life's a climb, enjoy the view. And then I made my own version of the I'm from the 1900 shirt and I came up with this. It's basically a grandma moving with a walker on the shirt. In total, I created about 10 shirt designs in a few hours of work and I really like how they turned out. But next, now that we've signed up for gelato, we picked our niche using E-Rank and created some designs using Photoshop. What we're going to do next is actually put our designs on a t-shirt. To do this, we're going to go to gelato.com, log into our account, and under the stores section where our Etsy store is linked, we are going to click add product. Then we're going to select the cheapest woman shirt option possible since that's the target audience on Etsy. And now that that's done, we're going to go ahead and upload our first design. The one we're going to go with is this one that has a slogan saying the mountains are calling, I must go, along with a nice photo of a woman hiking on a mountain. Now let's select a few colors for the shirt like pink, light blue, and gray. And now we're moving on to the title and tag section. This is another part of the process where you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Using E-Rank, I simply analyzed a similar listing using a lot of the same tags and keywords in my title. And finally, for the description, I used ChatGPT to write one. And this is the final product we came up with. The start of the title is simply what the shirt says, the mountains are calling, I must go. And then I use keywords in the title that I also put in the tags like hiker gift for her or retro hiking t-shirt. And finally, I priced the shirt at $22.99 with free shipping. And as you guys can see, we're set to profit roughly $10 per unit sold or a 40% profit margin. Now let's go ahead and click publish and Gelato will automatically import this to the draft section on your Etsy page. I repeated this process multiple times until we had all 10 of our designs listed. Boom, as you guys can see, the 10 new listings are on our page for 22 total. I decided to keep a few of the old listings up after all, but before we start selling, I have a few more things on the old page to change. Like number 1, product thumbnails. Just like the thumbnail on this YouTube video got you to watch it, Etsy thumbnails are just as important. So I began revamping thumbnails using both a site called Placeit and Gelato, which have a ton of different mockups you can select from. These mockups literally look so much better than what we had before, and my favorite thing about Placeit is they actually let you add an AI video. So pulling up this listing here, you can see it plays a nice little video showing the product in detail, which I think will help Etsy push out our listings a lot more. Finally, I changed my page profile to a 30-year-old woman named Anna to relate to more women buyers. I updated my privacy policy, and now that all of that is completed, it is time to relaunch the Etsy ads and set a budget of $25 per day. I'm really excited to see how all of this turns out since we have less listings on our profile, but each of them are much higher quality. With that being said, I'll see you guys in 7 days with the results. It's officially been 7 days, and boy, do I have some updates for you guys. As you guys can see, in the past 7 days, we've gotten 8 sales on our page for $167.92 in revenue. And as you guys can see up here, we've gotten 12 sales in total on our page since starting 2 months ago. But before we break down the profit, I want to show you guys where our Etsy store traffic came from because it might not be what you expect. Only around 21% of our views came organically from Etsy, but the other 79% of visits came mostly from social media. As you guys can see, 3,382 views from social media, which can be broken down into Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook posts I've made. One thing I've noticed about Etsy is they don't do the best job of promoting new sellers. So after a day or two of not getting many sales on my page, I decided to start posting on Pinterest like a lot of new sellers do to drive traffic to my store. And by posting simple stuff like this or like this, you get eyes on your shirts that you otherwise wouldn't have. I'm also honestly pretty disappointed with the Etsy ads, as each day of this challenge, only about $1 or $2 of our $25 daily budget got spent for $7.31 total. And I think this is partly because we don't have a lot of listings on our page, but also because I'm targeting pretty niche search terms, and I guess we aren't getting enough clicks on them for the ads to keep on popping up. But overall, some of our best sellers included this Embrace the Uphill Battle shirt with 3 sales, this Vacation Mode shirt for teachers with 2 sales, the Retro 1994 shirt got 1 sale, and on our 8 sales in total this week, we generated $167.92 in revenue. We spent $2 on listing fees with Etsy, $7.36 on Etsy ads, and $10.91 on Etsy sales fees. Then of course, we spent $93.52 on product cost with Gelato for a total profit of $54.13. Decent, yes, but unfortunately, it's not enough profit to make up for the losses in the previous video, so we're still in the red overall. And honestly, guys, I'm ready to move on to some new ventures for making money. If I was crafty, I probably would have had better success selling handmade goods or even digital downloads, since most most buyers on Etsy would actually rather pay for your digital design and put it on a shirt versus paying more of a premium for an already made t-shirt. I hope this video gave you guys some insight on what to do and also what not to do when selling print-on-demand products on Etsy. Be sure to check out Gelato down below in the description for 50% off your first order, and either the next video I upload or the one after that will be me starting my very own vending machine business. So drop a like if you're excited for that, and peace out.